Hi, my name is Michelle Tavener. I'm having some technical difficulties today, so this lesson will not be the greatest. So sorry about that. But today I am going to be teaching a lesson on probability and how to help students determine the events of something happening and how to measure the likelihood of an event occurring. So my lesson is specifically for 6th grade students, and at this point they should already know how to determine the likelihood of an event happening, or it might happen or cannot happen. They also need to know how to make estimations of events occurring, as well as knowing how to do different experiments to check their predictions. So, today class, we are going to talk about how to determine the probability of something happening and the total outcomes of that happening. I'm going to demonstrate teaching you using a penny, nickel, and a quarter. And the problem today is focused on the total outcomes if I toss a penny, nickel, and a quarter. So I'm going to teach you how to make a possibility tree. So this is my possibility tree. So first off, I start with the penny. I have two options with the penny. I can flip it and get heads, or I can flip it and get tails. Next, I can flip my nickel at the same time with my penny. And if I flip the nickel with the penny having heads turned up, I can either get a nickel that has heads or tails. If I flip a nickel and the penny's tails are up, I can get nickel's heads or tails. And then this stands for the quarters. And as you can see, it talks about I've written down the possible outcomes with quarters, heads, or tails. So a quarter head or a tail with the nickel's heads up, quarter head or tail with the nickel tail, and the penny's heads up. Or if I have a penny tail with the nickel head, I can get quarter and a head, or quarters heads, or quarters tails. And if I have penny's tails up and a nickel's tails up, I can get a quarter head or a quarter tail. So as you see, it kind of branches off, and this is called a possibility tree. To figure out my total outcomes after I've diagrammed this, I will count all of these branches right here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have a total of 8 branches, so a total of 8 possible outcomes. So that you can practice, I'm going to have you pair up into groups of 2. And you guys are going to do the same thing with flipping a coin, but you're also going to have a spinner. And it's going to have 3 different colors on the spinner, and you're going to diagram a possibility tree with flipping a coin and having a spinner that has 3 different colors. So this is the assessment I would give them to see if they understood my instruction. I obviously would have gone into greater detail. I would have done it with them with like the penny, nickels, and heads. And then as a teacher, I would walk around and monitor the students to make sure they were on task and that they were working on their possibility trees, diagrams. I think I'd also have them do it on whiteboards because it's easier to erase if you've made a mistake. Well, thank you for watching today.